Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync MoxiWorks to HomeStack. So all those leads you're generating in HomeStack automatically show up in MoxiWorks for follow-up, so your team can hop in there and start creating deals using those leads. Super easy to set this up. Let me show you how. Okay, so here we are in HomeStack, and to make the connection, we're going to go to apination.com. You click on this button that says Get Syncs. It's going to take you to this page where you can sign up for an API Nation account or sign into your API Nation account if you already have one. Signing up for an API Nation account is totally free. Then you can look around at all the different automations. You'll only start to pay once you actually choose a subscription. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Now that I'm signed in, I can see all the apps I can sync on API Nation. So there's a ton of different marketing apps, productivity apps, real estate apps. So take a look around. I'm going to come down to H for HomeStack right here. That's what we're connecting today. So I'm going to click on HomeStack, and you can see we have all these different apps I can connect to HomeStack. So the first thing I'm going to do is connect HomeStack to API Nation. So I'm going to go up here to Connections, and I'm going to hit Add Account. It's going to say, where's your API key and what is your input label? So the API key, it says it's found on the HomeStack under Integrations. So I'm going to go back to my HomeStack app. Come on down here on the left to integrations right here. Click on that, and there is my API key. I'll copy that, go back to API Nation, and I'm going to paste it in right here. Perfect. And then an input label. So this is just a name for my connection. I can name it after myself, my business, whatever. So I'm going to just call it GabeCo, and I'll hit connect. And there you go. You can see the connection is now made. So now I can go into integrations and I can use that connection to connect HomeStack to any of these apps. So today we're connecting MoxiWorks. So I'm going to click on MoxiWorks here. And you can see we can sync HomeStack to Moxie, and we can also sync MoxiWorks back to HomeStack. We're going to focus on this one. First, let's do HomeStack to MoxiWorks. So I'll activate that sync. You can see here's the account we just set up in HomeStack. So I'm going to select that. And then for MoxiWorks, I haven't connected one yet. So I'll hit connect. It'll take me out to the MoxiWorks page where I'll just sign in with my MoxiWorks credentials. There we go. Now we're just going to look at a few settings before we create the sync. The big setting here is, do we want to sync all users from HomeStack into MoxiWorks? So that's going to take, if you have a bunch of contacts, users already set up in HomeStack, and you want to push those existing people into MoxiWorks, check this box. If you just want to start syncing users from now on, any new users, just uncheck this box. I'm going to hit subscribe. There we go. We've now created the sync. You can see here's all the information. We just set this up, and I'm going to show you two more things here. There's a filter, so you can filter exactly who's coming over from HomeStack. If you want to filter based on tags, I can say tags. So if I tag somebody in HomeStack with Moxie, that will send them over. So I can do that. I can do it based on tags. I can do it based on the agent. So if I want to send it over to a specific agent, I can do it that way, or any of these save search options. And these are all the options we have access to, which we can put into Moxie as well. So this looks good. I'm going to go with this tag idea. You don't have to, absolutely. You can just go with no filter. And then I come down here to mapping. We can do some of the mapping for you. Emails going to email, first name to first name, last name to last name. If there's anything else you want to add, let's come on down here to say some of these search. I can do that. I can hit plus. I can search for city, and it's going to be under save search. And it's going to be the center city. Zip code. Saved search zip code. There we go. So all this information I can bring over. And when I'm done matching up what I want, I just hit activate the sync. And there we go. Now the sync is up and running. The users are getting sent over to MoxiWorks. I don't have to copy, paste, import, none of that. If I want to set up the sync going the opposite direction, so we have a two-way sync, I can just hit apps up here, find the HomeStack logo again, come down here to MoxiWorks, and I'm just going to go through the same process, this time going from Moxie into HomeStack. So I would just hit activate, choose both my accounts, configure this as well, and you're going to see here in the filter, now you can see all the MoxiWorks fields that we can send over, and you're going to see down here in the mapping all the MoxiWorks fields you can plug into HomeStack going back the other direction. And then you're just going to activate that sync. There you go. If you click on my syncs, you can see the syncs you've just created. I have a HomeStack going into Moxie, and I have a Moxie going into HomeStack. So that's it. That's how you connect HomeStack to MoxiWorks. Get those leads in MoxiWorks for your team as soon as possible so they can follow up and create more deals. If you need help setting up this sync, reach out, shoot us an email, give us a phone call. We are API Nation, and we are connecting the world's applications.